Hello and welcome back to my spring series. For episode 2, we're celebrating the start of British asparagus season with this beautiful brunch dish that is perfect for spring. It's inspired by a green shakshuka but with a few seasonal twists, and it's honestly so simple to put together. It makes for a really quick, easy brunch that's still stunning, or a quick breakfast. So we're going to start off by peeling and halving an onion and then dicing it as small as possible. Then we're going to thinly slice all of our veg, so I'm using spinach and some spring cabbage here. Easiest way to slice it is just to layer the leaves on top of each other and then just slice them all at the same time. Go a bit thinner on the stalks, and that's it. So then with our asparagus, we're going to cut off the woody bit at the end of the stalk. You can snap this off, but it tends to waste a little bit. So best to just slice off about an inch off the bottom and you'll be fine. And then we're going to cut our stalks on a bias and keep the tips separate because we're going to cook those separately. Then with our herbs, we're just going to bunch them all together and chop them up as small as possible. And that's all the prep done, so now we're ready to cook. It's all going to happen in one saucepan. So we're going to put that on a medium heat and then add a tablespoon of olive oil and then sweat off our red onion until it starts to caramelize nicely. Then we're going to add a teaspoon of cumin powder and cooking that off for another minute before adding some water and bringing it up to a boil. Then we can add in our cabbage, cook that off for 2 minutes, then add in the spinach, asparagus stalks and the herbs, stir them in, season with salt and pepper, and then cook them on a simmer with water up to just cover the vegetables for about 5 minutes or until the stalks are cooked and you can put a knife through them. Then we're going to make 2 wells with a wooden spoon and then put our asparagus tips across the top. Then crack an egg in each well and cover it and cook it covered for 4 minutes to make sure you've got a lovely runny yolk. Finally, I finished mine off with a few teaspoons of cottage cheese and a drizzle of extra virgin olive oil and harissa mixed together, and all that's left to do is dunk a nice crusty piece of bread into the yolks and enjoy. Leave a comment if you give this a try. The full recipe is on my website, which is linked in the description.